Hello guys and welcome to this video. So Swain Rework drops tomorrow on the 23rd. So I hope you enjoyed this post commentary on the good old Swain version we've had for almost 2 years now. So Riven tries to invade, me and Shen stop her, and I get a free stack. I'm gonna try and stop this Lee Sin as well because he's trying to start enemy raptors, but I guess this was just futile. Look, he can just kinda ignore me. I was gonna lose mid winners anyway, but I guess I get like 2 stacks or whatever. But yeah, just make your way back into mid now and catch the wave. I'm up against a Malzahar matchup. This matchup is really good. Every champ that can just one-shot Malzahar's Voidling, that's a good matchup, okay? I get to level 2 here. I'm just gonna level W actually. I usually level Q, but since there's an assist and stacks to get, I'm just gonna get the W. So basically, whatever you want to do against Malzahar is every time he spawns the Voidlings, kill them, okay? He is so bad at clearing waves early, if he just kill the Voidlings. So his weakness and counters are these mages with wave clear abilities, AoE abilities, like Swain Q, right? This matchup is very easy. You can see he spawns them, I'm just gonna kill them instantly, and now push in the wave. So I'm just gonna pressure in the wave here and put some pressure on him on the tower. And you can see with this great tornado, I actually managed to pick off the kill on the tower. He loses wave. I need to flash over because Alistar is here. And now you can see this is one of the issues of current Swain. Like, look at his E. It just does not land. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so slow and the hitbox is so wonky. That is what I'm mostly looking forward to on the new Swain rework that lands tomorrow. Like, that E would land 100% of times. But it just doesn't in the current version because it's so inconsistent. So I'm very excited for the new E changes. If you haven't seen already, check out my video. I made a video on all the new changes. But yeah, basically what you want to do now is just have mid prio as much as you can and try and just move for fights, right? Here in the early game you are a bit stronger than Malzahar. And we kill Lee Sin. Look, I'm just gonna walk with them, angle myself so I land a double E, and we can just clean them up, right? Very nice. After kills, push out the wave, recall Spencer money. Gonna build towards the Blackfire and Ryla secondary item. And now just finish pushing out the wave, and I can see there's a fight happening at Grubs, so I'm just gonna make my way there. I'm pinging to chase this Alistar because I actually just believe, look, I can stone him with W, we can kill him, right? But some teammates win for Grubs, some teammates win for fight, it's just a mess. I'm transforming here with Ult, creating space. But my team just gets cleaned up by this Riven and Lee Sin. Kill his Voidlings whenever he spawns them. He bases in front of me, never base in front of Swain. You can just easy stop enemy recall with W. Now I'll move into the river. Since wave is neutral, I can easily run on this. It won't freeze, I won't lose too much. I'm just gonna try here and pick them off. And look at this actually. I actually think I get Alistar here because at the same time I press Q, Shen gets a shot down. So I thought I killed Alistar with Q because it was legit at the exact moment I press Q. So Alistar gets away for now. But Lee Sin is here and I managed to flash on him, kill him. Alistar goes back in, I kill him as well. And we get this nice Shen ult, which keeps me alive, right? Well, we're just gonna fall back now, but I can feel the Jinx is gonna step up. So I'm actually just gonna wait a bit until my cooldowns. Press W, so she has to walk into my E. But look again, this is the problem with Swain, right? This current Swain E is just so weird, okay? It just never lands, legit. It just doesn't. So very excited for the changes. The changes are gonna nerf healing on ultimate a bit and damage on ult. But I think overall, with the new E and the buffed ratios on basic abilities, I think it's gonna be worth it, okay? Like, I'm just really tired of missing those kinds of E's, where it just looks like it's on them, but it's just so slow and inconsistent that it just misses for some reason, right? It's also gonna make a lot of mid lane matchups much more playable. Stuff like Syndra, Orianna, these long range champs, where you never had a chance to land E on them. You will actually be able to have a little more threat with your E, because they can't just walk into your E range, which they could before, and straight up just dodge it when you throw it out, right? And while they hit you with their undodgeable combo. Anyways, we start a fight here. You can see I actually got the right eyes already and Blackfire. So any fight we take right now, we basically just win. Swain is the best champion with 2 items. He spikes extremely hard. So make sure you try and fight as much as possible when you hit 2 items. Especially if you have ult up, you basically just win everything automatically. You can see here, just confidently walk up. Let's try and get this Alistar here. Anyways, after the fight, just push out the wave. I'm gonna go back because I have no mana. I'm gonna end up TPing bot to catch this wave, so we keep the CS high. And I don't want enemies to try and like take down towers. So after this, I'm just pushing out another wave. Malzahar, who was bot before, actually TP'd to the fight. He does go down, but I'm just gonna use this time to send in minion waves bot, okay? They're losing golden XP on the wave. After pushing bot wave, because I couldn't get more, I'm just gonna run mid. I'm actually gonna throw E here, so if she flashes, it's gonna hit her. She doesn't though, so I just run my way back to bot again. And Shen TP's in, so we can now double team this Riven. With her and Death cooldown, just push out the wave. I'm gonna rotate mid and let Shen go bot. Since he still have ult, right? He can always join fights. And we just try and siege this mid lane. Tier 1 tower, right? Anyways, we burn a few flashes. And Lee Sin ends up going in here. Right now, I feel like E is very easy to land on enemies that do not suspect you are looking at them, right? So stuff like Alistar there. He thought I was looking at Lee Sin. I'm actually looking at him. So he walks right into it, right? It's just really hard to hit on enemies that are anticipating it. Where they're ready to dodge it. Because they think, oh, Swain's gonna throw E on me. I'm ready to dodge it, right? Those are very difficult to hit. But the people not watching, those are the ones you can kind of land your abilities on. So a Drake fight is happening here. With a nice W. Alistar actually has to run into Shen taunt range. So we pick him off. Remember, Swain W wasn't changed much, okay? They basically just gave it more ratio and that's it. So we can still do the long range snipes and all. Anyways, enemies engage. I'm gonna transform and just look at this. I'm so tanky, right? I can run into 3 people here and split up the fight. And I get a very nice double hook here. And basically just cleaned up everyone, right? Like that's the thing with Swain right now. Especially if you're ahead. Like he's just a monster. And you can just go in, create space, split up the fight. Look, they had to abandon Ribbon because I was just running into them. And I basically just 1v3'd, killed them all. With enemies dead, we can just take Baron. Get Drake as well. Start stacking these objectives. And now we're just gonna like look to try and push mid. And try and get the bot lane tier 2s. The eco gets engaged on though. But again, I'm really strong. I have my Leanders as well now. So everybody in my ult range just gets burnt completely. And you can see how hard it is for enemies to kill me. Enemies do a good job of kiting my ult though. But I'm still doing a bit with the basic abilities. So I end up taking this Lee Sin down. I will say though, next patch or tomorrow, when the Swain Rework drops, we will be better off when we don't have ultimate, right? Because we have 10% more ratio on Q, 5% more ratio on W, 10% more ratio on E, and E is much more reliable, right? So even without ults, we're actually pretty strong. I do an Isonian W here to help Shen pick off Jinx, and now I just go back mid. force away some more flashes. W is such a good tool at forcing immobile champs to have to flash away, because they don't want to get slowed, right? But yeah, Vigo is caught by Melza ult again. We're just gonna try and disengage, but Alistar flashes on us. I'll have to pop ult here and just try and kite. The problem is though, I don't have any mana, so I am a bit screwed here. I'm just gonna like try and clear the wave. Shen does end up TPing on me. But again, look, imagine if I have abilities here, I could hook Jinx into me, I could get W stacks, I could get more healing, I could get more Qs, right? It's just a bit unfortunate. If I had mana, this fight would have been much different. But yeah, they didn't really get much. We're just back to mid again. And look at this, now I finally have mana and you can see how much I can do. Like, just run into them, don't be scared, right? They're not even focusing me. I land Ian Melzar because he wasn't suspecting me. And I was actually gonna try and turn back and help my team, but they were kind of far away, so I just like commit on killing this Melzar. He can't get away without flash, and when he's in the slow, right? So now just pushing mid, get the tower. Again, SW is such a good tool. Look at this. He has to walk into Shen range again. Swain W is honestly such a fun and unique ability to use in the game. It's very smart, has so many uses. When enemy is dead again, Drake, Baron, secured. That's the thing, guys. When enemy goes on death timer, this is your time to secure objectives. And you can actually build a lead. Getting kills on their own doesn't really give that much lead. You need to take objectives with the kills, right? So we pick off Riven as well here. We're just gonna march down base, but we actually change our mind. And actually just try and go for more inhibs than just one. Okay, no ARAM. It's easier to end if you get 2 or 3 inhibs. And since tier 2 gold is so high, right? We pick that off and we have more money to spend. I'm actually full build right now. I end up going Riftmaker last. We're just gonna go back to this tower and try and force it. And I'll show you. Current Swain version. Full build. Demon mode now, okay? You can see just go demon mode and just run into the enemy team. Like, they cannot kill me at all. And I have Sonya's if I ever get in trouble. You can see, like, look at this. I'm still full HP, right? The healing on the stacks are the same actually on the Rework Swain. They have buffed that. Healing on ult is very nerfed though. I do think the new reliable E will be very, very good. And the new ratios on basic abilities are very much welcome. I hope you guys will enjoy the rework. I sure think I will. Get ready for so much more awesome Swain content. And until then, guys, stay safe and have a good day.